Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down. Now at the plate, Jackson.
Number 13.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. His 29th of the season. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
The first baseman.
One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Swing and a ground ball. Jackson. And he beats it. He's safe.
Batting second.
First and second, 2 outs. Jackson and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate.
Well, Boog, the biggest storyline coming in is just how high.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, we don't typically expect players to hit multiple home runs in the same game, but we're not talking about just anyone here. Absolutely locked in and continues to cash in with these swings.
Back here in the desert, we go to the top of the 5th. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Coming in hot, and we've seen more of the same in the box today. He brings a real confidence to this offense.
There's a swing and a drive. That's got a chance. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel.
The 0-2.
Moreno.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
Well, credit the base runner there for a great secondary lead in beating the throw to second, but they don't give up, continue to try to complete what would be a double play, and they get the trail runner on the backside. Hey, you know what? That's a pretty good play. You'll take it.
Carrying well. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 9-6.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker.
Tucker.
In the air, right field, Duvall under it. One away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
All loaded up. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. He goes down looking.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
Out looking. So they load the bases, but leave him stranded. 6, 7, 8.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton taking a look at today's starter. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill in this one, Ryan Nelson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last time out, he was only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Jumps, but it's off his glove. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Relay to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Man at second. In the air, right field, Duvall settles under it. 1 down. Here comes Max Muncy. The 0-2. Bounced in. He breaks for third. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Here's a 1-2. Hard hit, right side. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
This one in the air, center field. Thomas gets under it. And that's the third out. So 2 down. Jackson will hit next. He's a guy who does it all. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. And that is that. So a man at first. Jackson digs in now. that one fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. That's his 4th home run of the series. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 5-4. These fans are just heartbroken right now.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
One down. Jackson, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 11-5.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset. 9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs. When individual statistics don't matter, it's all about the team W.
11-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week. Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Well, Singleton, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Our starting pitcher in this one, Corbin Burnes. What's the scouting report on him?
He touched the 9th inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
Here's some real power at the plate. Jackson. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. That's down. One hops off the wall. Here's Ohtani flying around third. Cut off, throw to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Kyle Tucker. Man at second. In the air, right side. Duvall settles under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
On the back. Pick it up.
And
Pick
it
it up.
comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away. Muncy digs in.
The third baseman, Max Muncy.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. That one is absolutely belted. He's got it, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 2.
Wow, pretty amazing. That only ended up being a sac fly. So much excitement and a great effort out there to take on the wall as he called it in. And for the batter, could have easily been a double or even a triple. But you know what? He'll take the sac fly RBI.
Back in the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Carrying well. And it is gone. His 6th of the series. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
First and second, no outs. Geraldo Perdomo. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. On the ground, right side. Nice stop. To his knee, the throw, and very nicely done for the out.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
There's the strike. That's ripped. Base hit.
Pick it up.
And that's a 1-out single.
Hey, way to swing the bat. Nice rip.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
In the dirt, he's going for second. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Man at second. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
No surprise to see him pumping in plenty of cutters, Boo. That's his best pitch. Throwing it a lot in this game. They've done some damage off him, though, so he might want to switch up the strategy.
Muncy hits one in the air. And that's the 3rd out. So the Dodgers leave one. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Alek Thomas now.
Number 5, Alek Thomas.
Man at second. To the right side. Throw on to Freeman. One away. Bottom of the 6th. Back here at Chase Field. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Here we go. Go hard. Go, go, go,
To
go.
right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So here's Kyle Tucker now, 0 for 3 in this one. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks.
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
Misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here. You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Next offering is foul back. Got him. One down.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
One down, runner at third. Here comes Max Muncy. Base hit into right center. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
And next for L.A., Jackson. He's already homered here in this one.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it's gone into the hot tub. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 10-5.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Boog, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in and making the most of every swing out there. So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
And your final 10-7. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch. Here's the second baseman, Jackson.
Number 13.
Ripped on a line. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's two away. Here's Elliot Ramos. Payoff pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Looking to bring his hitting streak up to 30 games. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. His 36th home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
The 1-2. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. He's got it. Runner tags and will move up to third. Throw sails over his head at first.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
On the ground. Jackson. Fires to first in time. We go to the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson.
Find the ball,
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Yeah.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt, runner goes for second. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Wow, what an incredible throw right there. And he might not have had time to get to his feet and catch that runner. That's an incredible display of arm strength.
One out man at first. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Willie Adames. And the 0-2. On the ground, a short could be 2. 1 at second. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. So, runner at second, 2 down. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a pop-up. Devers. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants strailing the tying run on base to win. And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Well, Singy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding.
Seriously, Boog, he's been on fire at the plate. A major boost for this team.
It's the Los Angeles Dodgers. Here's a big power threat. Jackson. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone.
The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jackson getting ready to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He will score, and they take the lead. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Man at second here with 2 away. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's the pitch. Runner
Come on,
breaks
get
for
down,
third.
get down, get
Bounced
down.
in, he breaks for third. Out at third. And that ends the inning. 2 outs. Bases full. Jackson, the next to hit.
Well, his hit streak just keeps chugging along, Boog. Another solid performance in this one, and he's not done yet.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Gap shot should score at least 2. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Runner around third. He's safe. And they clear the bases. And they're up by 4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Kyle Tucker.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And ball 4 to a board.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now it's Max Muncy. And that'll load the bases.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
The batter now will be Will Smith. That to right. And that is that. So runner at second, 2 down. Jackson digs in now.
An incredible string of performances he's put together, Boog. Hitting streak keeps on going, and honestly, I don't even know why they keep pitching to him.
Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they add to the lead. It's 9-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So 2 down. Jackson will hit next. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and they cut down the run. was a pretty close one until that huge 7th inning really turned things around. The bats just caught on fire, and it seemed like nobody could make it out. They put a lot of runs up, and that propelled them to the win.
12-7 your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week. Live from Dodger Stadium, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Big storyline coming into this one is the tough stretch for one of their key players. He just can't seem to get it going at the plate recently, Chris.
Well, I think it's time to switch it up.
First pitch coming your way. Ready to go, and the batter is George Springer. On the ground, Jackson. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's saved.
Well, I hope that's not a sign of things to come in this one for either side. We want to see a good, clean game in this one. An error on the first play of the game kind of makes you wonder, but it's a great chance for this visiting line.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. His 39th home run of the season. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting. Game after game. He's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Berg. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Up next for the
Alec
Cardinals.
Burleson next up for the Cardinals.
Burleson.
Man on second, 2 down. Right side, hard hit. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Aim to score from third. It's 3-2. Around second now, going for
Get dirty,
three.
get dirty, get dirty.
The relay. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball.
Hauls it in, 1 away. Here comes Max Muncy. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. In the dirt. Throw to second. On a bounce.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier. Now he swipes second. Showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again.
Slide, slide, slide.
Throw to third. He's safe.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal at third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that bag, get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Payoff pitch. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout.
Just locked him up right there for the second out. And that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot. So now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Out to short. Win. Play made. That ends the inning. So the Dodgers.
Now batting.
And now
the second baseman,
Jackson.
number
He had a
13.
big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Base hit. Already. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Goes to second with it, and they get the out. We're through. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next to the park.
Next to hit,
Now
Jackson.
batting, the second
And it
baseman,
may be a long
number
shot, but a
13.
triple here will give him the cycle.
On a line out towards center. Scott on the move and makes the grab. And that will end the inning.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Welcome to Dodger Stadium. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Big storyline coming into this one is the tough stretch for one of their key players. He just can't seem to get it going. First pitch. Now it's the power speed combo. Jackson. On a line, and there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. In the dirt, runner goes for second. And now a man into scoring position.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
High fly ball, right field. And that will end the inning. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson. Out of line, out towards center. Scott gets under it, and that is that. One hit. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat. Well, this team does not want to let him beat him.
2 on, 2 outs. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Well, the visitors are going to have to slug to win this one. The tying run to third, but the go-ahead all the way at first base. Nice job by the defense, executing, keeping their composure, getting that final out.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Well, Singy, as we come into this, it's the St. Louis. 1 down, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson. This one smoked on its way out of here. Home run number 40 on the year. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting. Game after game, he's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception.
Up the middle. Nice stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
So 2 down. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and we're level. It's 2-2.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Brig. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
So up next, Jackson. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swing and a ball hammered left field, carrying well, and gone. Another homer. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they lead it. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
To Betts at second for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Go to.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at second. In the air, left field.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring. Go hard.
Fires it to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's now 5-4.
Clutch hitting right there to give him the lead this late in the ball game. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do. Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon. Live from Dodger Stadium, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Sciambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing his spots, and hitters are taking advantage. All right, we'll be back. One down.
Second,
Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's ripped to right down the line. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out, runner at second. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Man at second. Bounced it, he breaks for third.
Slide.
And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. And a base hit, and they take the lead.
Well, to start first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend it.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. A two-run shot, and they boost their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So two down. Now the third baseman, Cody Clemens. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Twins retired in short order. One down. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's flexing his power with another home run, Boog. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
Man at first, and up next for Los Angeles, Jackson. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Man at second. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. That's not coming back. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they add on. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Well, a pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to miss with the breaking ball. Pretty good pitch, but just a really good swing on it. He stayed down, he got through it, and he got rewarded.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Jackson getting ready to hit. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. In the air to left center. Buxton under it. And that ends the inning. The Dodgers.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
13-4 is your final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. All right. It's the Minnesota. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Number 13.
Crushed, left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Home run number 45 on the year. The Dodgers strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, you waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So up next, Luke Keeschel. The Dodgers have raced out of the gate to start the season. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Glove flip to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
There you
That's
go.
a
Find
hit.
it. Find
And
it.
aboard on the leadoff single.
Yeah, great job right there.
Well, Singy,
Hit that
he
ball
is
hard.
locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, just came apart right there. A 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here comes Max Muncy. And that'll load the bases.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Will Smith to the plate. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Aimed to score from third. The throw to first, and that is a big first out.
See how he knocked that down, and it got away from him a little bit, but he doesn't panic. Picks up the ball, probably a little bit more time as he sees the runner, but a good throw to complete the play over to first.
Ripped to right, base hit.
Pick it up, pick it up.
So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. In the air, left field. O'Neill settles under this one. 2 down.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Up next for the
So
Dodgers,
2 down.
the
Max
third baseman,
Muncy at the
Max
dish.
Muncy.
And that one hit to first. And it gets by him. But goes to second with it, and they get the out. Stay with the play, and that'll end the inning. So the Dodgers leave one.
Now batting.
Here's some real power at the plate. Jackson. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, dude, a two-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way. Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. It's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 8-4.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Well, Boog, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in and making the most of it. Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
We welcome you to Los Angeles. MLB The Show brings you the Sunday Night Showcase. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, we'll be back. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Royce Lewis. Up the middle, and that one handled. That's the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jackson.
The second baseman, number 13.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Story for 1, to Diaz. That's 2.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
So 2 down. Here's Tyler O'Neill. To the right side. And that chance handled. That ends the frame. 2 outs, runner at first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson. He's 0 for 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. That is the inning. 1 left. 1 out, man at first. So up next for Minnesota, Luke Keeschel. The 2-1. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Muncy tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. And next for L.A., Jackson. He's one of the best players in the game. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A two-run blast. That's his 5th homer in the series, and they lead it. It's 2-1.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. How is that fastball out of here?
So digging in, Christopher Langley. Bounced up the middle, Jackson. And that is that. Twins wind up.
Leading up.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackson. Back in the 6th, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Attaboy, way to swing the bat.
Up next for the Dodgers.
It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singing.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of
runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
He's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Man at second. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
On the ground to the left. Over to Diaz, and there's 2 away.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
The batter now will be Will Smith. It bounces, and he's going for third. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, that right there could be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they boost their lead. It's 6-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay. The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
6-1 is your final here today. Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. All right. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Randy Vasquez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. His 48th of the year. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues.
Back here at Petco Park, top of the second, Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one fouled hard the other way. Jackson matched a homer in his last game. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-3.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jackson getting ready to hit. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up. And he's gone yard again. Home run number 50 on the year. And they add a pair. It's 9-4.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Jackson recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Sliced hard but foul. The Dodgers off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
Well struck right field. Carrying well. And gone. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they add on. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. These are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Ripped on the ground to second. And he's safe at first.
He's in there.
Some strange defense there. Back here in San Diego, Jackson. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Great
and
job.
a good start to the inning. Here's Kyle Tucker. Popped up. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away. Here comes Max Muncy. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye of the strike zone. And a strike on the outside edge. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Max Muncy, a 2-run homer. And they tack on to their lead. It's 13-7.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Spencer Steer. On the ground, right side, Jackson. On to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Dodgers on top here. Jackson digs in now. He's a guy who does it all. Foul off down the right side. Miller. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That one in triple digits.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
The 0-2. This one in the air right field. Tatis really on his horse for it. And he makes the catch. And all the runners are tagging. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 14-7.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
14-8 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Chris Singleton. I'm John. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Number 13.
And every at bat's a big one for him now as he looks to keep this amazing hitting streak going.
Drilled out Out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
So here's Kyle Tucker now here in San Diego and just getting started. Up the middle. Cronenworth throws on to first. But it's 1-0 as the run scores. Here's Max Muncy.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. The throw to third. Got him. Wow.
Clearly not the best base running you'll ever see. The ball got really far from the catcher, meaning you have a good chance to move up. Instead, you get thrown out trying to make it back to the bag. Can't let that happen.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, the right field.
Now at the plate,
The batter,
Jackson.
the second baseman,
Doubled his
number
first
13.
time. This one in the air, center field. Merrill settles underneath it. And there's two away. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson. He's one of the best players in the game. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. His 52nd home run of the season. And they boost their lead. It's 5-2. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Power versus power right there. Like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter. Getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Bottom of the sixth. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Ryan O'Hearn. The 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and they can't get the out.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Jackson, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
On a line. Merrill tracks it down for the out.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. One down. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His 53rd homer of the year, and they add to their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. 9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs. When individual statistics don't matter, it's all about the team W.
14-4 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Coming to you live from Southern California, we're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. First pitch coming your way. And starting this one, Brandon Woodruff. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound. Jackson, the next to hit. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with no. Here's Kyle Tucker. And ball 4 to a board. The Dodgers are looking very strong so far this season. And now it's Max Muncy. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit! And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Hit in the air, right field. Tatis under it, and that's the third out. So, runner at second, 2 down. Jose Trevino digs in now. Up the middle. 1-1-1. And he beats it. He's safe. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. This one smoked on its way out of here. His 54th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Jackson at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at second. In the air, right field. Tatis gets under it. And that'll do it. So they pick up a run. Here's the youngster, Jackson Merrill, at the plate.
You know what I love about this kid? Nothing seems to scare him.
That's right.
He made quite an impact as a rookie, delivering in key spots over and over again. Merrill even became the youngest Padres player to hit a home run in a postseason game.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson. He's already homered here in this one. On a line out towards center. Merrill moving under this one. And that is that.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
Live from Dodger Stadium, the show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing his spots, and hitters are taking advantage.
Boog, and when you're in a slump like this, every little thing feels like it's going against you. He'll look to settle in early and hopefully find that spark again.
One down. Stepping in, Jackson.
Number 13.
Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it is out of here. Home run number 55 on the year. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Welcome back, and Singy, some big-time struggles coming into this one, and he doesn't seem to have it again today.
Yeah, he's nibbling out there more than attacking, and you can tell the confidence isn't quite there, Boog. A lot of game left to shake it off, though.
Cruz takes it in for the out. One down. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. On a line, and there's one away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Go ahead, run on base. Jackson now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Base hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's a two-run single, and they lead by 2. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit! Relay throw to second, safe at second, and he gets back in.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
The 0-1. High fly ball, right field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Shohei to the plate and scores. And they take a 3-run lead.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
2 on, 1 out. Can't glove it cleanly.
Right, you're here.
Flip, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. A little bit low. And another ball. Mookie Betts would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Here's a 3-0. And they're all loaded up.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. This one in the air, center field. Cruz has a beat on it. And that'll do it. First and second, no outs. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. The tying run at the plate. On the ground right side. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, there was no letdown after they got to 10 wins. Came out today, pushed it to 11. The opposition looks disgusted from the other side of the field. They respect the talent that's over there, but they also think that this is a lucky team. Well, that's the thing about baseball. You've got to be good and you've got to be lucky. Right now, they're clicking on all cylinders, and they're just going to ride it as long as it'll last.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shambi and Chris. All right, we'll be back. So up next, Jackson. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Hard hit to right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He will score, and the Dodgers have the lead. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen.
In the dirt.
Come on, slide, get down!
Throw, and they got him.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back into the dugout. You have to understand who's at the plate and who's coming up. These are guys that can drive the ball in the gap, hit the ball over the fence. You don't have to worry about being aggressive and trying to get yourself up, especially at third base in that situation. Just doesn't make any sense.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Back here in L.A., Jackson steps in. League leader in OPS, singing.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
Gone! His 56th home run of the season. And it gives him the lead in the third. It's 2-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. His 57th homer of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really he's seeing the ball well in this one. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barreled on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
So a man at first. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. No question about this one. It's out of here. And he's gone yard again. His 58th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 5-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
One down. Now here is Rafael Flores. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Every night they come to play, and they've racked up a really impressive win streak to this point. To win this many games in a row, you have to be at least a little lucky, but more than that.
From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson.
Number 13.
Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
On the ground. And that one handled. To first. There to beat him by an eyelash. Runner at third. Nobody out. Jackson now at the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Gotta be. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's off the wall. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Dodgers. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement to the sport that very few records do. Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. He's trying for third. There for strike 3. Throws, gives past him. He'll score, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
That one ripped, and foul ball. Jackson recently taking home Player of the Month honors. In the air, right field, Reynolds going back on this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Stepping in, Jackson. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Right side, hard hit. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch.
Another day, another W for this team. Seems like nobody in the league has an answer for him right now. They show up with a lot of swagger and confidence, and they're getting contributions from everyone on the roster. Really impressive run they're on.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
It's the Pittsburgh. Up next for the Pirates, Spencer Horwitz. And now the 0-1. On the ground. Takes it to the bag. That's one. To second. Tag. Safe. So they get one at first, but can't complete the double play. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson. Swinging a hot bat in the series. He's got 7 base hits coming in. In the air, right field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Jake Mangum. Ground ball up the middle, Jackson. Gets it to first. 2 down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
1 up, 1 down. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Jumps, throws, it's there, and that's a great play. 1 gone, runner at first. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's one of the best players in the game. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Jackson digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. His 59th home run of the season. And they add to their lead. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting. Game after game. He's given us a real thrill. And that swing was obviously no exception.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and he reaches safely.
Now batting the second baseman, number 13.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
This team is absolutely cooking right now. They're running off wins like it's the easiest thing in the world. Today was just like any other day for them. They show up at the ballpark and they expect to take home the W. They're playing some great baseball right now.
An 11-7 final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. One down. Jackson digs in now.
Number 13.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Home run number 60 on the year. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting. Game after game, he's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Right side. Jackson. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the second baseman, Jackson.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. His 61st home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Ripped on a line. And a quick out, number one. Addison Barger, the next to hit for the Reds. Up the middle. Steps on the bag for one. And that's all they'll get. Back here at Great American Ballpark, we go to the top of the seventh. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one's got a chance. Going, gone! And he's gone yard again. His 62nd home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 6-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Liner, caught at second. That's pretty rare lately. His bat's been louder than it.
This win streak they're on is something else, Boog. I mean, we came here tonight to call this game, and I had a feeling at the outset they were going to add one more win to this run. If they keep this play up, I honestly don't know what's going to stop them.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the first pitch coming. And getting the start for Cincinnati, Chase Burns. What's the scouting report on him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And there's 2 down. So a man at first. In now for the Reds, Elly De La Cruz. On the ground left side, 6. Takes it to the base for the force out as they pass up the chance at the double play. And next for L.A., Jackson. Flied to right his first time. Swings and sends a rocket to right. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And they lead by 2.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they do get the third out of the inning. Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. Ground ball right side. Sends it to first. 2 away now. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. High fly ball, right field. Barger in position. And there are 2 outs.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Sal Stewart will hit next. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Betts over to second. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. So bases all loaded up. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's a guy who does it all. Sliced hard but foul. All loaded up, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one in the air, right field. Barger on the move. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. Runners tagging from second and third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's 9-2.
This win streak they're on is something else, Boog. I mean, we came here tonight to call this game, and I had a feeling at the outset they were going to add one more win to this run. If they keep this play up, I honestly don't know what's going to stop them.
From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, Major League Baseball on tap. First pitch. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson.
Number 13.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Not in time. He's got a double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Man at second. It bounces, and he's going for third. No throw. He steals third easily.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to...
Stewart. There for the out. Runner scores from third. First and second, one out. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. This one smoked on its way out of here.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. So here's Wade now. On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out. Man at first with one gone. Jackson getting ready to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
So up next, Jackson. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Gone!
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, we've been... Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Jackson will hit next. That one ripped, but foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying on the warning track and hauls it in.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets... Well, Boog, if it's a day ending in Y, then you can expect a win for this team. I'm not sure the last time I saw a run like this. Everything seems to be clicking for him, and it's hard to see much that could derail him from this hot stretch. What a win streak.
So this one got a little out of hand, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.